Home sweet home, everybody. Welcome to episode 10 of F1 2019 Career Mode. Today, well, it's the toughest test of them all. It is the British Grand Prix. Now, can our Career Mode reproduce the thriller of the real life British Grand Prix? But am I talking about the F1 Grand Prix or the Motorcycle Grand Prix MotoGP class? Who knows? Anyway, regardless, let's actually fit an absolutely nicely fresh PU, because you know it is home. I deserve the freshest of the fresh, because it's my home race, it's McLaren's home race, it's Lando's home race, it's everybody's home race in the team, seemingly, apart from Renault, because you know they're French. Right, see you in quali. Oh, and annoyingly, it's not wet. But we'll see about that. Okay, so in terms of setups, I'm using the same setup as an Xbox Championship, which is Sarah Limitless's setup, except I've just made the suspension a bit softer. Also, additionally for this, I have taken the tyre pressures down because I was suffering from overheating through the fast corners. What have I got to say about the weather pattern I've noticed? And it's doing the opposite of Xbox Championship. Because, like I said, let's go back to Canada. In career mode, it was completely dry, where Xbox, it was a wet qualifying, dry at the end, and a wet race. France, okay, that was completely dry in Xbox Championship, but the qualifying was rain affected in career mode. We had Austria. Okay, yes, the weather gods may have been controlled by me for Xbox, but it was dry apart from the end of Q3 for career mode, and then, well, it was dry in qualifying for Xbox Championship, but a wet race, of course. Yes, it's fine, I'm talking. Whereas the race was completely wet again. If, in Germany, I have a dry qualifying and a wet race in career mode, then we know there is something up with the F1 weather gods. And I can't even control them in career mode, so yes. Anyway, I shall see you on the track. Not much time left to set a flyer, but we should be alright. 4 seconds to go. Bit of Horlicks of club. So where we're going to be? P3! Decent. I suspect there were some option tyres in there from some of the runners. Well, that's going to make me think about using it in Q2. Bear in mind, I do have to qualify P6. Yeah, it's only meant to be 6.5 tenths, and, well, I'm about 8 tenths ahead of Lando P10, a second ahead of Magnussen. So I should be okay. Here we go. Crunch time. Four attempts down, that's not good. Seven attempts down after the middle sector. If I can hold this, I should be fine, but can I hold it? And across the line, P7! Ooh, that wasn't tense at all. Not too far behind Leclerc. That's the flub again. Even on exits. Still beat Gasly. Game on. So it appears we're going to be the last car on track to set a time. So I'm going to say nothing. Ride along, folks. P4! Not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. Say P3 in Xbox, P4 here in career mode. Oh, I had to concentrate so hard. I could have extracted a little more time.
Before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Hamilton, Bottas and Sebastian Vettel. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
However, just narrowly beating Leclerc. Narrowly. Excellent. Oh, I think when I put everything together, I may have got Vettel, but realistically, I think that's where the maximum was, really. Was that time, and if it happens to put us P4, happens to put us P4, that is the team goal achieved, because we need to be P6. But no, we are P4, even better than that. We're doing well. And we're going to be starting on the option side. I think I'm the only driver that's going to be doing that for the race, if I'm not mistaken. So, strategy could be quite interesting. Yep, obviously extending the lead in the rivalry against the meme lord. So, the resource points are going to be looking very good. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, 192. How we like it.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Thank you. Okay, let's not hang around. The toughest test of them all awaits the 2019 British Grand Prix.
The pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again. And how joyous indeed it is to be back at Silverstone once more for the British Grand Prix. The queues to get in this morning extended miles back down the A43, such as the enthusiasm for Formula One in this country. With good opportunities to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights, there's a lot of potential for close action around the 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit. With 18 corners and average lap speeds of around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the longest and quickest circuits on the calendar. Joining us today to oversee all the thrills and spills, it's Anthony Davidson. And great to see you. How are you feeling about the race today, and how are the circuit conditions from what you've seen?
Well, the surface looks clean enough, but I'm a little bit worried about the track temperature. It's pretty cool out there, which could give some teams difficulties when it comes to keeping their tyres in the right operating window. The cars out there that work their tyres hard and really put a lot of energy through them, they'll be the ones that are better off.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have the scientist, Leclerc, Max Verstappen, and Gasly, Perez, Butler, Raikkonen, and Nico Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Faber, Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Alexander Albon, and George Russell. Kubica and Lando Norris starts from the back of the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
I felt like I did an Xbox Championship, but you weren't complaining then, were you, when I went for Bottas on the inside of Stowe on a wet day to go to P2. Anyway, the strategy is option qual. Not a surprise, because the tyres don't dig. I think it's a C1, C2, and C3, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, so yeah, okay, it looks like it's a very optimal lap. We could pick a lap early and get some undercuttage if we need to. Yeah, I'm happy with the setup, so there's only one thing for it. Let's go for it. As those lights come on. Oh, actually, I'm going to check something. Oh, Gasly did options in Q2. It's just us two, though. Go, 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 go. We've got poor traction. Oh, Leclerc did well. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, you are a fucking prick. The lights are coming on. Go, 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 go. I mean, Hamilton don't get great starts, but Bottas has a reverse secondary phase of a start. Oh, like an Xbox Championship, I'm just going to avoid an action. Instead of Dan, it's Valtteri that I'm having to do this against. What? That is horseshit! I was avoiding Bottas because he did a weird move. Ah, why was it okay then and not now? Five lights. Go, 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 go. Poor traction is going to put Leclerc on the inside into Abbey. But we keep our foot in and he has to take a avoiding action. Oh, thought about it into Village with Bottas, but no. Somehow, despite everything, I'm fighting the same cars in Xbox Championship as I am now in career mode. And they're in exactly the same order. It's me, Bottas, sorry, Hamilton, Bottas, me, Leclerc. It's exactly the same situation, just... It's a dry race, twice the length. The three idiots are not here, and we're on a far superior console. Leclerc down the hand straight. But all those PU upgrades are doing us well. He ain't passing us easily, like you'd expect the Ferrari to pass the McLaren easily. Encouraging. Oh, around the outside of club. Okay.
Okay, we're through the start phase. Now let's build on it.
I haven't got damage from his weird move, so I'm a relieved man.
3 now. DRS has been enabled.
1.7 seconds a lap slower than the Mercedes. That's not good. I think Leclerc just got a bad lap, so I don't think we're sliding into the middle of nowhere. Wait, he's a long way behind. Is he damaged? Yes! I think he must have got damage from hitting us. I mean, we're fine. Yeah, Verstappen's passed him. So that's everything you need to know. Looks like it won't be so boring after all. I've just seen Gasly has passed Leclerc on the map as well. Hopefully he can hold up the pack behind. So I have less cars to overtake later on when I switch to the qualifying tyre. One thing to keep in mind is on 25/7 races, you tend to do most of the race on the quali because the deck is so low. Don't expect me to be achieving the crossover anytime soon. It's going to be a little bit more like an Aussie V8 Prime option race, where the Prime is just way slow and the option is quicker, except here we've got option and qualifying instead.
The gap to the car ahead is 5.3 seconds.
Also, this is not complicated by fuel drops, etc. I think I'm missing something. I think the mates can actually fight each other hard. I think Bottas, like an Xbox Championship, is giving it to Hamilton. Well, I wouldn't mind if the story continues, because what happened eventually is I caught him, I passed him. But, unlike then, I'm drifting away. Spider-Man and AI, of course, in my career mode is 8 clicks higher, because we do 103 here and 95 on Xbox. To be honest, that's just so mainly Cam can compete. That's why he's in a Ferrari. Oh, DRS is failed! He says with 7 seconds or so of clear air. That fastest lap tells you all you need to know about the qualifying tyre. And this track, there's no deck. Well, there is deck, but it's net negative because the fuel burn is higher because the tyre deck is so low. I know the grading phase, as you used to know, there's something that happened with the grid tyres, but I seem to be improving lap by lap now. As I'd say that the delta just goes red. But yeah, I think the tyres are coming back to me. I felt like they were decking a bit. And maybe suffering a bit firmly, that may have been why. And I think things got a little smoother. And it's helping, because the Mercs aren't getting away as much as they were. There, that's as I see Bottas and Hamilton swap again. Now maybe because the balance of the hard. But I am starting to edge away from Verstappen a bit. Sorry, really. Oh, Bottas in! Bottas in! We're sort of kind of at the start thinking, as Hamilton done what he's done in real life and has managed to outdo Bottas on strategy thanks to a safety car coming plumb to him. Anyway, I messed up that section. Oh, Verstappen's in 2. I'm expecting to be undercut by Verstappen, but I reckon I can have it. I've got to be wary because Ricciardo's on the inside of Stowe. I hope he's not too close to the apex. Oh, he's well off the track, that's fine. Just like me now. And Hamilton's in. She's saying we're pulling away from Gasly. Excellent. Oh, Bottas is ahead of Hamilton. Come on, Lewis. If I can't win, let it be you, Lando, George, or I say begrudgingly, Devon. The pit stop is soon, no, Jeff. Relax. Even if I did have a power slide coming out of Chapel. Fair to say, we're getting best of the rest. Just look at the track now.
You want to hit this lap, so push now.
Okay, pushing now. Just under the speed limit. Okay. For some reason, they've not just stick back to 80k's because the race the speed limit back for this season at Silverstone, so it's still the old 60k, which is obviously 37 miles an hour in English. And our mechanics await us because it's option tyres off, qualifying tyres on.
Release.
I'm watching Verstappen, I'm not confident that we're going to come out ahead of him.
Pit strategy complete.
See, there he goes. But crucially, we can see him, and we're on much better tyres. And the grip feels so much nicer. Rebel Sector 2! I wasn't even trying! This fastest lap attempt is going to be a bit scary. Bottas is the 30.6. Oh, we're in the tow. Purple sector 2 after the purple sector 1. Easy.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flags. Okay. A 30 flat. Beat that, Mert. Maybe we will have the fastest lap after all. Anyway, P3. Verstappen still wants to fight for this. Let's use these tyres while we've got the grip to pull away. Oh, it was a bit of a delayed reaction, but it's not really my slipstream going down the Welton Straight. Into Brooklands and into the field. Still ahead.
Bottas has just moved into first place.
If I turn everything down, I just went flat through Cox. Reminds me of the 2017 career mode where, because the Honda PU lacked the power, I could just take Cox flat when I was light on fuel. So that was like half the race, all of qualifying. It was an epic feeling. Verstappen coming back at me! Still ahead. This guy just doesn't give up, does he? Oh, wants to. Oh, there's a bit of contact there through left field. Oh, he's going to get back ahead! Ah! We're going to go to the inside into Cops. Oh, yeah, boy! This is tough. That was a weird moment. That was even weirder. Putting Gasly into play in his qualifying tyres. Ah!
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Well, that was beautiful. Oh, come on, Max! Speed and power! Billy, how can you support a driver like this? On the DRS.
The gap behind us is 2.4 seconds.
Easy! Not so easy. This is tough. Oh, second warning. Gotta be careful. 4 to go at the line. I'm inching away now from Verstappen, but that DRS will be keeping him in place. I think I've just got to the point now where I'm just throwing Verstappen along, but he's not actually catching. Oh, hello. Nice drifterino. Hey, you want to try Maggot? There's an overtaking place. Good luck to thee. Oh, sugar. We're going to have to go on the overtake here. Here we go.
This is your final lap of the race.
Inside of Abby. Are you okay, Verstappen? Oh, Gasly comes to join the party as well. So, as in France, it's me versus the Red Bulls. But instead of for P7, it's the P3 for bronze. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go.
Okay, gap ahead is 23.2 seconds.
Then fire out the corner. I think it's bringing Vettel into play as well, all of this shenanigans. Nice line through top. Gaston lining up Verstappen a treat here. He backed out into maggots, I noticed.
Hamilton has just taken the lead.
He has. Oh! Gasly's gone out the outside. It's going to be free-run into Stowe! I think Gasly's got the inside into Club. Oh, he has. Gasly steals people over Verstappen, but we have got a British Grand Prix podium! Hey!
Great drive. We're really happy with that performance.
Wow, that... If I'd have broken Verstappen's DRS, I don't think any of that would have
Historic win
happened.
under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes.
Yeah.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers
We get
making their way to the
it.
podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot. A well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Can't dispute that. They buggered off the pair of them. There were no catching. P3, honestly, can't done any better, really. I think even if went on Xbox settings, I'd have struggled to have beaten them. If I'm being absolutely honest, I'd have needed a safety car or 3. The only way I was beating the Mercs today is if I got a well-timed safety car.
So, let's review the driver's
Don't at me.
standings. After an incredible performance, Lewis Hamilton secures the top spot in the Drivers' Championship. Now,
So we
let's
go.
discuss, Ants. Who would you say is a contender for Driver of the Day?
It's got to be Lando Norris, hasn't it? Smooth,
Ooh,
confident and
from
assured.
last.
I've got no doubt that he and his team are going to be over the moon with his performance today.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
We'll be there, don't worry. Yeah, okay. Constructors, we're still threatening Red Bull. It's like Xbox Championship. It's me versus Red Bull. Whoever is choosing to be in the Red Bull. It's amazing how some things are very similar. One thing that is different, though, instead of being Bottas Leclerc for the championship with a distant Hamilton, it's a Hamilton Bottas championship with a distant Leclerc. But I am there, lurking in the wings behind P3. You couldn't script this stuff. You could not script this stuff. You just couldn't, as I do a big hand gesture that obviously you can't see because there's no webcam. Ah, yes.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
I suppose you can.
Everything went your way today. It looked like you had a really good strategy for the race. You really looked in control of your car out there. Your team must be thrilled. Appreciate your time.
If only F1 gamers thought the same about thee, Claire. If only. Ah, so I think that's our third podium. Our first non-victory in not podium, if that makes sense. I'll have to double check. My memory's a little hazy. I seem to remember more about Xbox in my career, but that's because I've done too much Xbox and not enough of this. You know, career mode edit day, that has to extend the main series, but Xbox seems to be overtaking it. Can't have that. But look at all these resource points. 993. 1823 now. Oh,
just wanted to say
tasty.
congrats on the podium. It's thoroughly deserved. We were sweating those last few laps on the pit wall, but you brought it home.
Thank you, Jeff. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And I suppose, even though I'm trying to do the power, may as well do some fuel efficiency. May as well, because we can then be eking off fuel. I've just realised, we're P2 in the PU charts. That is... It took me one entire season and a postseason in F1 2017 career mode to get the Honda PU in the McLaren to be the best. And now it's only taking half a season with the Renault PU in 2019. See, I didn't even get to use this excellent Honda PU as well, which was the worst thing about it, because obviously When 2018 was about to loom, so I didn't know exactly. So it was not worthwhile doing the second season of F1 2017 career mode. Ooh, this is exciting. The aero's still P4, but we are being chased. The chassis still P4, but there are teams lurking in the wind, so we may need to do stuff on the chassis at some point. Look at all that. 3 upgrades for Germany and 1 for Hungary. See, that's going to bring us quite close to Red Bull. Who knows? Hopefully, we can make inroads. Hopefully. Now, will Germany be as mad as the real life Grand Prix? Or will it be more of a slow cooker like Xbox Championship was? I am wary though of the qualifying tyre suffering from thermal deg and wear, having tried to chase down Dan in Xbox Championship and it not quite working. Then again, he was kind of bluffing because he was saving all his stuff while I was burning through stuff, doing fastest lap attempts to make sure I secured the 19th point, if you will. So, okay, workstation. 22 drivers' points, so what, 16 races. You're expecting me to get P3 and fastest lap at Germany and Hungary. I mean, maybe. Oh, look at all that. Weather forecast, dry. Oh, we're now the Mercedes of 2011. Looking at that chart. If we look at it in full, there we go. Nice hefty set of upgrades. Oh, yes, boy. Oh, yes. So, also no more power for Germany, but we've got better race efficiency. We're going to be using less fuel, and we have the best PU. So we can't exactly use excuses anymore on their power. And you know what? On that note, I will leave it there. I will see you for the German Grand Prix, whatever that will be. Goodbye, everybody.